Hey, everybody. So, on the video I did about Tori, Boosie's daughter, upset with her father, oh my God, that was just so hard to hear. No, I don't know about all of his children. I've seen a few videos. I used to watch them a while ago on IG. Some of that stuff was funny. Um, Back in the day, was I jamming to his music? Heck yes, I was. Okay. So people were saying, hey, there's another story this here. So I said, okay, let me just kind of get to the bottom of it. I find it interesting. I just know that the man has quite a few children, and I've heard a little drama here and there. Okay. But I haven't like kept up with everything. You know what I mean? Like, I can't tell you what happened last week. You know what I'm saying? So here's a picture of the vehicle that he bought her, I guess, for her sweet 16 birthday. Mm. Girl, I had a Nissan. You did real good. And hold on, that was at maybe 18. Okay. Used. Listen. And then I said, oh my goodness, looks like she's carrying a Lady Dior, Christian Dior handbag. That handbag is about $4,000 or $4,300 at the Christian Dior store, but I get it. It matches the bags. And, he's a big celebrity. I get it. So this picture here, it looks spoiled. It's like I just say a rich kid. That's what I see. I can't really say spoiled, but I definitely see a rich kid. I mean, hey, it's Boosie. Come on. So I'm just gonna play this little interview that I saw, um, and it's really sad. I don't think social media is a good idea to put out parental beef. I seen this happen with oh my God, Kirk Franklin and his son. Remember that on Twitter? Oh my goodness. And the boy recorded the conversation with Kirk Franklin going off and uploaded it. It's like, I just don't think social media is a good place for parental and child beef. I just don't. It would be good if people can sit down and talk. Information that I've received about the mother, may have an influence. So I'm going to play this. And I thought, wow. Again, I just don't think it's a good idea. Monique, I believe Monique and her son, Monique and Sydney, they were on Twitter, and he made another video, and it was like, Monique, they handled it calmly, but this might be the new thing where kids have a difference with their parents and they get on social media. So I don't know if it's like to make them look bad or tear down. I just think when it comes to family, it's not a good look. It's just not. I'm sorry that the young girl hurts and feels that way, but let's listen to this video. And I've seen a few, and I do wonder. I saw a video of the mother saying, "Oh, it's got us some food stamps and Medicaid." Let's just listen to this clip here, okay? Of interview that he did. Y'all know who is with, but here's what he said.
You have a lot of kids, so the daughter's mother, is this the one that took the stand against you in your case? Yeah. Okay. So there's been a whole long history of problems with you and her. Yeah. Really. You guys have one kid together or two? One. So you prided yourself with giving all your kids a new car when they turned 16? Yeah. What'd you give her? 2023 AMG Benz.
Dang.
Wow. Okay. There's a new car then. Yeah, brand new. But did she just turn 16? Yeah. Oh, okay,
16.
got it. So this is not your oldest daughter. This is what?
This is probably my third or fourth oldest daughter.
Third or fourth oldest daughter. Got it. So she turned 16. You gave her a brand new 2023 Mercedes-Benz AMG.
2023.
2023.
Yeah.
Why'd you take that car away?
Because her mom filed child support on me, and all of them was in on it together.
All meaning who?
My daughter
and her.
Both of them was in on it together.
Okay.
My daughter was my kids. My kids come stay for the summer.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, my daughter said, "I gotta go back. I gotta go back." All about the blue. Like, What you gotta go back for? I gotta go take my mama to voodoo. It just none of this made sense. And the whole time she was trying to hurry up and go back because she knew her mama had filed child support on her.
Okay.
And I've taken care of that child, man. I'm not one who not gonna take care of their children. I took care of that child since I didn't know it was my child. I didn't even know she was my child at first. Her mama was putting the baby on somebody else. I never ran from my.
Okay, I didn't know this. So originally,
originally she was named something else.
Okay.
And I didn't know she was mine.
Do you know the guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
She was named after him. My name was Dominisha.
Oh, so she had a different last name.
She had a different name.
wait, what?
First name and last name.
Oh, okay. Because she thought this was another man's child.
Right. She knew.
How long after that situation did you find out it was your kid?
Probably 8 months.
Okay, relatively quickly. Okay, 8-9 months. So then you find out you did a DNA test and it was yours.
Yeah.
So then you changed her whole first and last name?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. My oldest daughter named Ivan, so I named her Toriana.
Toriana.
Yeah.
But named after you, after Torrance.
No, just Toriana.
But isn't Toriana kind of similar to Torrance?
I kind of got it from Ivan.
Okay, got it. And her original name was what? Dominisha. Okay. Yeah. So you changed her whole name.
Yeah.
But you were still
taking her in with me.
Okay.
Yeah, I moved her in with me. Her first couple of years, she lived with me.
Okay.
Her mama was doing prison time in and out of jail.
What was she in prison for?
Stealing.
Huh.
Yeah. And so, I always been here for, I think, and I corrupted by her mom, bro. And the level of disrespect, I was keeping her car. It was just going to be a bargain too.
Now, he's going to ready to say something. You probably heard this interview before, so my apologies in advance. He's going to say something. What he was called.
I was going to be a bargain too for her to go down there and take that shit off me. But when she got on there and, called me a bitch ass nigga, called me all these.
Your daughter called you that?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. This must be the new age with you kids. Now, he said the mother, she been to prison. He been basically raising his kid. And that's why some people are saying, hey, it's the mom is a problem corrupting that daughter. The anger. I can't even imagine, and again, it's a different generation. I can't even imagine saying that to my father, okay? I can't. And it lets me know it's a lot of anger there, a lot of danger. And I know that sometimes women, I'm not saying the mother did, I don't know the lady, and I don't have time to go watching all 50 some whatever videos about the issue. But I know sometimes mothers can definitely try and poison their kids against the mom. I had a friend of mine. I told him, I said, well, all you can do right now, because he wasn't like Boosie to my raising him, but a friend of mine, I'm like, you've been in and out. You looking at maybe 70-30. The mama does 70% of the time, you 30. The mom is pretty much handling things. So guess what? The mom gonna have more of an influence. So you're just gonna have to wait this out. Keep on trying. You're not gonna win. I just think, and they had a little thing on social media, but just regular people. So I listened to that and I was like, man, I guess I'm assuming she felt so hurt and she could be influenced by the mother. I mean, come on, it's Bootsy. He's a rapper. He's wealthy. It's hard for the healing to begin when it's a lot of dysfunction. She feels that her dad, she said what? Already broke her heart, and I could see the anger for that young woman. And then for her to say that to her father, be ass, ninja. It's a lot of hurt somewhere. It's a lot of hurt in that child. And it won't surprise me, it could be coming from the mom because I'm trying to understand. He's raised her before he knew it was his, 8 to 9 months, then gets a DNA test. Girl, your ride costs more than mine. I thought it was about materialistic things. But I see now, when I thought about this with her, there's a lot of anger there. Could it be the mama pulling at the strings? He said when you're rich people, you can become a prey. People want to try to get, hey, that's par for the course what happens. But I thought about it. This case with her, again, Monique and her son, Kirk Franklin. I think the one with Kirk Franklin, hands down, between these three cases, I think that was like one of the worst, because that son recorded the conversation and Kirk had gone off and then to play it to the world. I hope this is not the new thing. The idea, just when it comes to family, if we can try to just talk one-on-one. And sometimes, if you got one parent that may need the other financially, just saying, sometimes you can't have it. Sometimes, this situation here, if the mom is a major influence and they see him as the golden goose, you might not be able to fix it. It's sad to say. Sometimes kids have to just grow up into their own. I told a friend of mine, I said, the daughter was trying to get to know you, then she changed. I said, you understand, the mother has more influence. Again, all you can do is keep on trying. And maybe when she gets older, you guys can sit down and have a conversation. Right now, he and baby mama, Becky, they can't even talk. That child is now what, 17, going on 18? Can't even talk. Because Becky, she trying to go at him, and then he going at her, and then he gets in a lawyer, and just, oh man, it's not fixable. Now communication with the daughter's cut completely off. Like I told him, it's 70-30. The mom's been there. She has more influence over this child. And it's sad to say, this right here, if the two parents can't talk and just reach common ground, and it's about the kid, it's not about, maybe what somebody can get, just saying, you can forget it. Sometimes, I guess it's just a riff. But I think it's sad to see, I think it's really sad to see kids and parents fighting on social media. People do fight on social media, of course they do. But when it comes to kids and parents, I think it should be off limits. I don't know if maybe the kids feel so hurt. They want to go ahead and put it out there to make the person look bad, especially when it's somebody, pop. Like I said, I saw that with Monique and her son, this here with Boosie's daughter, and then the one with Kirk Franklin and his son. That one just really was like, wow. That one right there, that with Kirk Franklin and his son, that boy released that phone call and recording it, and Kirk Franklin had lost it. I'm going to be honest. That's hard to recover from. I'm like, is he trying to hurt his brand? Are you trying to hurt the brand? It was bad. Kirk Franklin had lost it and was saying, stuff. It was a heated argument. And then the son recorded it and put out there for the world to see. That was so bad. As a parent, I would need a moment. Sunday dinner is off. Don't come. I would need a moment. It made me wonder, is he trying to hurt his brand? You put that phone call out there of your dad. He's a singer and gospel music, been out forever. Are you trying to hurt the brand? So I just think social media, when it comes to parenting things and kids, I don't think social media is the place to handle it. I just don't. They can have disagreements, and it maybe is to, people are hurt and they're like, hey, I'm hurting and I want to get it out there, let everybody else know, make you look bad. That could be it. I just don't think it's a good look. And for his daughter to say that about him, he's given his take about the mother. The mother has given her take, saying some things about him. I think sometimes in this case here, everybody may have to just go their own way for a minute. She's obviously hurting in that video, and then she says this to him, and then you hear his backstory. He'd been raising this child, and the mother been in prison. Not that I'm so pro Boots. Somebody, oh, you just seen it because you just jamming his music. What if he wasn't there? She could have been in foster care and get abused. So why can't people just sit down and say, hey, you know, ma'am, while you were, he had this kid, why people just can't sit down and realize what's important? Fighting is not going to resolve anything, and it's just a bad look. That video I saw her, this young lady saying, no other young man could break her heart because her father already did. Oh my God, because I'm a daddy's girl. That really hurt me. Whether she's justified in it or not, that's how she feels. And it's for a reason. And it could be that she's torn. She could be manipulated. I don't know. I don't know her personally. But the fact that that hurt is there, that's what's sad. The words that's being exchanged, that's what's sad. So I hope this isn't the new thing, especially with celebrity parents, people, period. On social media, families having it out. I hope not. Like I said, that with Monique and her son, it was Monique and Sydney. They followed up and they did a video, and it was very calm, what have you. Monique's son, for what I saw, he didn't like go off anything, so theirs was pretty mild, but they obviously had a difference. And Monique and Sydney together posted a video on Twitter, to kind of go ahead and clarify their issue about it. So theirs was very calm. But this one here that I did post it up earlier, with this young lady, I believe this is Tori. That video, it still hurts me to see it. Why? Because I can see this child is hurt. Whatever the reason are, or the reasons may be, this child is hurt. If somebody might be pulling the strings, this child is hurt. And that kind of dialogue between two parents, I guess I'm old school. You just walk away. We don't need to put that out there. I'm just saying, seriously. Even if a man is a piece of crap, I guess I'm just old school. That I just rather walk away. If it was me, just walk away. So I'm like, man, to say, it's gotten to that point, and it could be manipulation. Maybe she has a reason for the way that she feels, but it's like, wow. I think in this case here, the idea of trying to sit down and talk, that might be it might just be over. It's sometimes things may take time, and I'm like, wow. So she feels that video. She felt so hurt and so stressed and so wounded. And then he says what happened, Bootsy, and he's like, oh, she called me B.A. Ninja. That's toxic, and it's really sad when it's toxic between parents. And I guess I take it more seriously because guess what? I'm a daddy's girl. Man, I know where in hell you're gonna give me to say about my father. He was a good father. There's no way. But the fact that it's gotten that bad, you want to think people can sit down and talk. Sometimes you can't. Might just have to walk away, and that could be outside influences. That with Kirk Franklin, his son releasing that tape, and Kirk going off and showing him in a bad light. When I first heard it, I said, oh, I would be done with him. I would be done with that boy. If they have Sunday dinner as a family, don't come over. I said, man, I would probably take him out my will. I would be done with him because it was like, wow, did you have to put all that out there in the streets for your dad? This is why I think social media's gone wrong. So I hope it's not a new thing, parental and kids beef out in the streets. It's just not a good look. I'm not saying you have to be fake. I just think some things need to be worked out behind closed doors. It's just not a good look. So this young woman, Tori, she feels the way she feels for whatever reason, whatever influence. I just think it's sad. And not just to think it, but to say that you feel that hurt to call your dad B-ass ninja. It sounds scary. It sounds like there's some hatred somewhere. Like I said, it could be manipulation by the mother, could be, but there's something really deep there. I don't know if it's her experience, something that's planted there, misinterpreted, but there's something really deep there. And I just think it's really sad to see parental and child beef on the social media streets. We need to kind of sometime just set a line of decorum. We don't go this low. If you can work it out behind closed doors, if you can't work it out behind closed doors, guess what? Everybody goes to the neutral corners. But parental beef out in the social media streets, parental and child beef in the social media streets, it's not a good look. It's just sad. I'm not saying that Boosie to do the Father of the Year award. People say, oh, maybe his mom went to prison, the lady girl, mother went to prison, what have you, and, she deserves a second chance, and Boosie ain't, da 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 da. My thing is, again, it's not a good look for child and parent beef out in social media streets. I just hate to see the young hurting because, like I said, she feels that way for whatever reason, and it could be manipulation. That's possible. Like I told my homeboy, you're gonna have to wait this out. You're not gonna just show up here, all smiling and let's talk, and we're getting close. It's not gonna work. He and Becky can't put him in a room for nothing. It's been fighting for the past 3 or 4 years, still fighting. Can't get along. Somebody gotta walk out the room, and it's sad. And the kids here see it all. So yeah, I hope and pray this is not the new thing. Kids and the parents get mad and putting all the business out in the street. All of us some parent and child beef. So let me know what you all think. I know he got her a beautiful vehicle, obviously, but then took the car. I heard about all of that. But this right here, I just don't think social media is a good look for people to be playing out the family beef. To me, call it old school. I just think that should be off limits. I really do. I think the social media beef should between parents, kids, families. I think it should be off limits. Let me know what you all think. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. Wish all parties well. From Tori and Boosie, from I'm sorry, from Kirk Franklin and his son, and also Monique and her son. Like I said, theirs wasn't so severe. They kept theirs everybody was calm. There was no profanity, no cussing. They kept theirs, pretty classy, I must say, on their end. But I think this case here, seeing the hurt in this young woman, oh my gosh. I hope a healing comes. And the same thing that with Kirk Franklin and his son, when he played that recording of his father going off like that. I pray that there is a healing because again, it's just negative energy between family. And like I said, I think it should be handled privately, not in the social media streets, putting out all this family beef. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for those who are saying, hey, you need to check out some more information on this, which I can't always do. But I really felt for the girl in my heart. And I still do. I still feel bad for his daughter that she feels that way for whatever reason. I'm like, the fact that she feels that toward a dad, I still feel bad for her. Whether she's influenced, manipulated or not, I just feel bad that she has that energy. So that right there, wishing you all the best. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share, and I'm out.